What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including Triple H gets backlash for his new move, is WWE still planning for Becky Lynch's return, Lilian Garcia stepping down from WWE role, CM Punk's new look, CM Punk calls out Roman Reigns, another show during WrestleMania, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new videos on Wrestlelamia XL. Now let's see the intro and get straight into our first story. Atop of today's news is a question of whether Triple H has destroyed kayfabe. Fans are asking this following one of the most bizarre methods for promoting Raw since Mr. McMahon's Millions, where Vince McMahon attempted to operate a telephone on live television and dole out cash to the WWE Universe. WrestleFeatures tweeted about this Monday's Raw and the strange way Cena's appearance is being promoted. WWE are officially using the Triple H quote of "I don't know what John Cena will do as a heel" to promote Raw. While kayfabe has long been dead, pro wrestling still maintains the illusion that matches and intertwined storylines are still real-life sporting events. While fans have seen some work shoots, such as situations where it's suggested two feuding wrestlers can't stand each other in real life to build up matches, a situation that some fans suspect WWE may be doing with Shayna Baszler and Jade Cargill, the practice of pulling the curtain back has rarely worked. Fans are already comparing Triple H's comments to Vince Russo's time in WCW. Anyone familiar with that era knows the comparison alone is enough to make one shudder. Russo began running storylines where wrestlers and announcers discuss wrestling's work nature on air, including instances where announcers might point out that something wasn't in the script. Wrestling fans aren't stupid, and they know that they're watching a scripted drama or comedy, much as someone watching Severance, NCIS, or anything else, knowing that actors are playing roles that they walk away from once the camera stops rolling. The idea of promoting the next week's episode based on whether an actor can play a character in a new way is really baffling. It was still one of pro wrestling's hottest storylines. There's more to a heel turn than the moment when a wrestler decides to play a villain. WWE needs to follow things up with a strong storyline, especially because Cena's appearances are limited. Factor in The Rock's role as a supporting character despite his extremely limited appearances, and WWE really have their work cut out. If WWE is looking to crush Cena's heel turn before it goes any further, this is arguably the best way to do so, and hopefully this is just an oversight WWE will pretend never happened and carry on. As it wouldn't be the first time a bad storyline was just swept under the rug. What do you think about how WWE is hyping Cena's appearance based on his ability to play a heel? It's definitely a weird one, and we'd love to hear what you think. Next up, WWE edits out a blunder on SmackDown. Now, if you caught our review last night, we did make mention that Solo Sikoa nearly flubbed his whole line when he came out to address Jimmy Uso and LA Knight. During the promo, Solo Sikoa definitely nearly slipped up with an F-bomb, but luckily WWE have now edited out the whole thing on their Netflix replay. You can't erase this segment altogether, and the original version has definitely made the rounds on X and Facebook. Next up, WWE is still planning for Becky Lynch's return. How is Becky Lynch returning to wrestling? As fans await for a sign of one of WWE's top talent, Fightful Select reports that WWE doesn't have Becky on the back burner. We've heard that ideas continue to be pitched for her potential return. The WWE has no shortage of top talent in its women's division, but Becky's return could be a boon for the division, especially if they use Becky to help give undercard talent some TV time. And this is still an area that needs to be addressed, as some fans question how dedicated WWE is to its women's undercard despite the introduction of the Women's United States and Intercontinental Championships. While Seth Rollins' recent interview with WFAN didn't answer the question directly, Becky Lynch fans are hopeful the man will return when the time is right. But when do you think that time is going to be? Next up, Jey Uso wants to battle The Rock. Now, 2025 has been a banner year for Jey Uso, as Main Event Jey has lived up to its nickname, winning the 2025 Rumble and setting his sights on World Heavyweight Champion Gunther. However, Jey Uso also has some other big plans, as during an interview with the Daily Mail's Alex McCarthy, Jey revealed he wants to work with his megastar cousin, The Rock. I want to get in there. I would like to go toe-to-toe in a promo with him. I know The Rock is good like that, but I feel like I'm new school with mine. I'm really out there like that. Jey discussed what the final boss brings to the table and why he thinks he's a good foil for the People's Champion. The Rock is very believable. He can be entertaining and all that, but I feel like I could bring some different kind of emotions from The Rock. Family always hits different. I don't know if I could do it with Roman, with my brothers, so would like to test the waters. And the man who took the Yeet catchphrase to the stratosphere is on a roll right now, and watching Jey Uso go one-on-one with the Great One might not happen in a match due to The Rock's schedule, but a promo battle seems very possible. A Jey Uso vs The Rock microphone battle is likely based on whether Jey captures the World Heavyweight Championship, as Jey would be seen as an even bigger superstar to justify bringing The Rock in. Nevertheless, The Rock seems busy with his vendetta against Cody Rhodes, so it could be some time before the two meet up. Would you guys like to see these Bloodline members do battle in the ring or in a promo? Next up, CM Punk calls out Roman Reigns. And get ready for a Pier 6 brawl on SmackDown, as CM Punk has announced that he's coming to the 21st March episode to address his beef with Roman Reigns. In case you missed Raw this week, Roman Reigns attacked Seth Rollins during Rollins' steel cage match against CM Punk, focusing his attention on Seth before he saw the Tribal Council Paul Heyman checking on Punk inside the ring. Roman destroyed Punk, leading to questions about Punk's reaction. Yesterday's SmackDown included a segment where Heyman told the WWE Universe Roman will be at SmackDown next week in Italy. Punk took to Instagram though and said, "Paul Heyman tells me that Roman Reigns is going to be in Bologna next Friday for SmackDown. I'm not a SmackDown guy, I'm a Red guy. I'm Raw through and through, but I don't think Roman Reigns is going to show up on my show anytime soon, so I'll gleefully show up for his. See you soon." While Punk's decision to use a puppy filter for his message had fans wondering whether Punk will be playful or just playing some sort of bizarre mind game, the message was clear: he's coming for Roman Reigns. Whether Punk is alone or Seth Rollins joins him remains to be seen, but the continued rumors of Punk vs Rollins vs Reigns triple threat at Mania, it seems likely. Business is definitely about to pick up. Next up, CM Punk's new look. Punk's message to Roman Reigns captured fans' attention for other reasons too, as the WWE Universe noticed Punk shaved off his trademark beard. While it looks like he's already growing it back, this could be a new look for the straight-edge superstar, or will it lead to a change in his persona? Next up, Lilian Garcia stepping down from WWE. Has Lilian Garcia made her last call in the ring? While Lilian Garcia appeared on SmackDown that aired from Barcelona, Spain, Lillian is informing fans that she's stepping down from her role as permanent ring announcer. Garcia took to Instagram sharing this message with her fans.
This was actually my last SmackDown as the full-time announcer. There's just a new era upon us. Things are being shifted around. However, I am going to Saturday night's main event on NBC and Peacock, so I'm very, very excited. I'm going to be singing at certain special events, and also I am working with the WWE on some new projects. So I invite you to follow me and just keep along this journey. It's a brand new chapter, and we'll see what happens. But this is home for me.
Lillian, who belongs in the WWE Hall of Fame, added, "WWE is my home, so stay tuned as a new chapter begins. I invite all of you to continue this journey with me as we share it together. Bottom line, thank you and I love you dearly." Next up, WWE squeezing in another show during WrestleMania weekend. How is the WWE looking for another way to squeeze money from the WWE Universe? A recent report from WrestleVotes reported another additional show during WrestleMania week. According to a well-placed source, WWE has discussed an outside-the-box idea of running a post-WrestleMania event in Las Vegas on Sunday night, 20th April. We're told the concept will be the roast of WrestleMania, featuring comedic megastar Tony Hinchcliffe. As story pans out, it's another example of TKO Holdings' endless efforts to tap the WWE Golden Goose. Unfortunately, recent reports suggest the show has plenty of seats left for both nights' cards, with the common complaint being how much the seats are going for, up in the thousands. It'll be interesting to see if the ticket prices drop before the show to ensure a sellout, and if so, how fans who paid premium prices for seats will react. And finally, an update on Mickie James's WWE status. And last but not least, good news for Mickie James fans, as Fightful Select reports that James isn't done with WWE, despite an exit from WWE legends and future greats as a coach. And you may recall that James was replaced by The Undertaker's wife, Michelle McCool, who reportedly was added to the show after The Undertaker said he'd be in favor of a second season if his wife joined him. The Fightful story notes that James is scheduled for WWE promotional appearances. Nonetheless, some of Mickie's fans are furious, blasting WWE for not only replacing her, but what they saw as a decision that the show couldn't benefit from two women. It's unknown what the politics were behind the decision, but the WWE's past treatment of James, such as the infamous Piggy James storyline and dumping her clothes in a garbage bag, believe WWE is treating her poorly again. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.